so it's time to clean our Brady printer i5100 industrial label printer. It's really important that we keep this clean to not only maximize your print quality, but also to protect and lengthen the life of your print head. We do recommend that you clean your print head and your rollers after every single roll of label material. You're going to want to make sure you have some pure IPA, isopropyl alcohol cleaning swabs, and some canned air. Start by turning the printer off. The screen will go dark, and make sure that the blue light goes out. We'll open the printer, and we're going to take the supplies, the label roll, and the ribbon out of the printer to get started. So we'll take our ribbon out, we'll set that aside. We'll take our loaded roll holder out, and we'll set that aside. The first thing we'll do is take our canned air. We're going to use short pulses of air. We'll do that on the print roller area, which also is where the sensors are, down below the print roller, and up here where the print head assembly is, both behind it and up over the top of it. Now is when you take your cleaning swab, we recommend use of the Brady PCK6, and we're going to start with the print head assembly. I start with the leading edge of the silver bar to make sure that there's any ink or buildup of adhesive residue that you remove. And then also the green and glass surface of the print head. Next, proceed to our print roller, where you're going to want to use even pressure and just advance the print roller manually with your thumb and forefinger until you have covered all the surfaces of the print roller. And there's a clear window where the reflex or notch sensor is. Clean that with back and forth motion. And this little window back here is where the bottom eyes are for the gap sensor. And so you want to make sure that's nice and clean too. The last part of our standard model printing process is to clean the exit chute or the slot in the front control panel. And there's two steps for that. Inside this slot there's a flat black plastic part, and you want to make sure you get that free of any adhesive buildup, which can come from the adhesive ooze around labels. And also take opportunity to remove any adhesive buildup that might take place at the exit port of that slot as well. Now, if you have the auto cutter version of i5100, there is one more thing you'll need to clean, and that is the blade on the auto cutter. To clean your auto cutter module, lower the front control panel of your auto cutter printer, locate the two black tabs up toward the front of the silver area, and press those tabs in, which releases the cutter, and it will articulate swing upward back toward the printer. You're going to need a 2.5 millimeter Allen key, and you'll put it in right here, which rotates the blade down. Be very careful because that is an exposed blade. Then take your cleaning swab and clean on the top edge of the blade, the front edge of the blade, and carefully as possible the underside coming from different angles so as to be careful and not become injured. Now take your Allen key, swing the blade back up into place. It is spring activated, so be very careful. And as you lower this back down, snap the two tabs into place. If there's any debris or adhesive buildup in the exit chute of the cutter, just clean that off with your cleaning swab as necessary. And at this point, we're ready to reload our printer and proceed with printing. You do want to make sure you allow 2 to 3 minutes for the isopropyl alcohol to dry, and then you're good to go.